Hello, Libras. It's your girl, King. Welcome back. Welcome in. Hello to all of my new subscribers, my faithful, ever-growing viewer. For those of you just breezing on through, what it do? Libras, let's talk about it. There's so much to talk about. So much going on in the energies at current point. Boy, they just can't stop and they won't stop. Oh, they just keep on giving it the good old college go. So much has been happening these past few days, Libras. Never fear, of course, because you were loved, you were supported, and you were protected. Now, as per usual, some or all of these messages may or may not resonate with you in this current passage of moment, so please do only take the messages that vibrate with you. If it's not what rings true for you, then most likely, Libra, it's not what it do. Go ahead and just leave it right here. 10-10, Libras. 10-10. A lot of things have been closed out, shut down. The cycle is over. And that is because a new cycle is beginning. As I have been moving around in my travels, I've had to stop and take note of some things, and so I wrote some things down. Archangel Gabriel is in your presence, and Archangel Gabriel is the herald of visions, a messenger of God, an angel of a higher rank. Now, Archangel Gabriel only appeared to 3 people within the basic instructions before leaving Earth. He appeared to Zechariah, who was a priest, to tell Zechariah about the birth of his future son, who is John the Baptist. Archangel Gabriel also spoke to Mary and told her about the birth of Yeshua. And lastly, Archangel Gabriel spoke to Daniel. And he came to Daniel because Daniel needed assistance, help, support in decoding dreams. I feel like for many of you, you are within this new level of ascendancy, because I saw the word ascent earlier. Not only are you ascending, but you are on an ascent. So you're moving forward in positive direction. You're climbing upward. You're moving upward. Moving on up. The Jeffersons could be significant. You could be receiving some Jeffersons, and Source says yes. Some of you have asked for assistance in decoding visions, prophecies, things that you have seen either in the dream state or in the meditative state. Things that were shown to you in unconscious states. Archangel Gabriel is going to give you that support, that assistance, that guidance in decoding the codes. Because for you, Libras, nothing is scrambled. Everything is meant to be decoded. You are a master mystery solver. That is part of your purpose, is to solve unsolved mysteries. I just heard cold case. This could also be in reference to beer, because I just heard cold pack. Archangel Gabriel is around some of you because some of you are pregnant or are soon to be pregnant. For others of you, this is because you are fertile of mind, meaning that things of a creative nature are about to be birthed through you. So congratulations to you mothers and future fathers. Your baby is on the way. Patron could be significant. Someone likes to drink Patron. Someone likes to drink Patron in their vehicle. Someone is moving around on tires, i.e. in a vehicle or something motorized, while under the influence of Patron and or tequila. But being that specifically Patron came up, that is someone's drink. Someone who was chasing you. Speaking of chasing, Libras, let's get into it. For some time, maybe a day, maybe 2 days, those that have been following you, tailing you, chasing you, have pulled back. And the reason for this is because you've outed them. You've noticed them, you've spotted them, you've seen them. And now that they know that you know that they know, they had to pull back. But this was only temporary. They did this in order to make you or have you feel as if things had subsided. Someone here has confronted someone they were being tailed by in a vehicle. You either approached this vehicle or this person, you took a picture of this vehicle, you recorded something on your phone about this vehicle or about this person. There have been lots of accidents on the road, and I'm not just talking about your average fender benders, someone's door got slammed into, someone got T-boned. I'm talking about full loss of vehicles. I'm talking about accidents wherein the street has been completely shut down from all directions. You cannot travel north, nor south, nor east, nor west of this accident because all streets have been shut down around this accident. And from my understanding of how accidents are handled, when they shut down streets like that, that is normally due to a fatality, meaning someone has passed on the scene. And of course, you just can't have onlookers and bystanders getting too close to the scene, filming, doing other things, being nosy. So you must shut down the scene around the scene because something is gruesome. Something is bloody. Someone has passed. Last night, there were 2 of these accidents. Tonight, there was 1. I just want to say to you, Libras, whether you are male or female, no matter the time of day or night, have no fear over those who are watching, because that is all that they may do. And a lot of them are quickly learning that that's all they can do. Because again, someone here has confronted a stalker, such as I did last night. Let me tell you what happened. It was very early in the AM, and I was in a neighborhood walking up to an apartment. As I was turning down the street where my destination was, a car had turned down the street in front of me, and he parked very close to my destination. He turned off his lights and he sat in his car. He had very dark tinted glass, which is not unusual for this state due to the ferocity of the sun and the heat. Super dark limo tint on a black four-door sedan. This Caucasian young man was driving. So I pulled up to my location and I sat in my car. And I waited about 2 minutes. No movement from this car as I'm looking down at my phone, but really looking in my rearview mirrors. This was not an Uber driver. This was not a Lyft driver. This person was not in that area for any specific reason other than that I was there as well. And I know this because my angels told me so. He is out of place, out of pocket. He should not be there. So because I wasn't sure that my location was my location that I was supposed to be going to, I passed by him and I made a U-turn and went back down the street, made another U-turn and came back down the street. Still in the car. So I had parked. I got out. I went to my destination. And I came back out and got in my car and I sat there for maybe 60 seconds. No movement. Never got out of the car. So I started to pull forward like I was leaving the street going forward, and I busted a U-turn. And I went back down the street past this car. When I got to the end of the street, I made another U-turn and came back again and made sure to slowly drive past his vehicle with my phone in hand, recording, taking pictures. And when I got right side by side next to his vehicle, I stopped for just a moment to look over to let him know that, yes, sir, I do see you. And what did this gentleman do? He put his hand up over his face. He had on a hat, a blue hat, a black hat. This young Caucasian male was anywhere between 24 to 26, they're saying. But yes, sir, I did see you. And now that you know I see you, now you can go and tell them that I see you. I see you all. I was in the drive-thru. Again, yesterday, a.m., very early in the a.m. Now, unfortunately, however you want to take it, the restaurant was closed. And it had been for a little bit of time. This female, a Latino female, in a white Tesla, pulled up behind me but parked in a parking space. Angel said she shouldn't be there. Watch her. So at first she had just stopped as if she were looking at her phone and I was watching her through my mirrors look at her phone. And after about 2-3 minutes went by, she decided to park and I'm like, what's happening here? I'm waiting at the speaker behind some other cars, and I guess it took some time for the employees who were probably closing to come on and tell the car in front of me that they were closed. So we were both sitting there for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes again. She parked her car and was still looking at her phone. Out of place, out of pocket. I see you. I said this in the past few readings, that if these people tried it, they would have car accidents, that they would not make it to you, And it's very clear that there have been some fatalities. People doing too much on the road. People who were probably tailing, following, chasing you. Libras, please do know that you are safe, you were protected, you were loved, and you were guided and assisted at all times, whether you are conscious or unconscious. These attacks will never have the desired outcome that these entities and energies want. Let's see what the cards have to share with us right now. Hope all of you are happy, healthy, and well, still maintaining your vibrations, High Vibe Tribe. Ma'am, sir, lady, man, High Vibe Tribe, I'm talking to you. I'm wishing all of you a very fantabulous Friday. Happy energies, happy spirits. A sound mind and body. Angels, what do we have for my Libras? What's going on in the energies at current? Your circle, your cipher, your circumference, your auric field. What do we have? Someone's trying to play like they don't remember. What don't they remember, Libra? What don't they remember? Something involving a feminine energy. Someone's been questioning this masculine. This feminine energy, who's very spiteful, who's very vindictive, has been questioning a masculine energy, and I feel like this has a lot to do with you, Libras. And this person, I was trying to say person and perturbed almost came out. So this feminine energy could be perturbed. Disturbed is what I just heard. About the fact that this masculine doesn't want to give up the ante on you. This could have something to do with your auntie, your aunt. This masculine seems a bit nervous. This feminine energy is not happy. You see her face. She's just got a little bit of hair. Oh, angels, let's not go there. Angels, what else? What's going on with this auntie and this feminine energy? This masculine who doesn't remember. It says it's time to grow up. Someone's having a change of heart. Oh, is it this stalker? Is it this watcher? Is it those that this feminine energy sent to chase you? This is two different masculines. Because there are multiple people watching you, stalking you, chasing you, traveling behind you. Some people are having a change of heart because they're realizing that this is no longer of benefit to them. It's time to grow up. That's because they're failing. And these people like to be on top. These are the type of people that are on top. They're good at what they do. This masculine here has suffered a downfall for following you. Everything in this masculine's life is sinking. That's why he's talking about growing up. Because things have been leveled. They have been shut down. Look at his face. This masculine has been praying about something. He's been pondering something. This change of heart, this change of direction, this change of course. Because they've had to pull back. They were told not to follow you. They were told that their shit would not grow if they kept following you. This one's having problems with his penis. Yes, I said it. So he can't get it up. This masculine energy that's been stalking you. This one here is on pins and needles with this feminine energy. Who could be your auntie? This could be a feminine in your family. A feminine who's related to you. I just heard play cousin. This could be your sister, your mother. What else, angels? What's going on with these masculine energies? Yeah, they've been taking your picture. They put your picture on a forum. They put your picture in a chat room. There's been a chat about your picture. There have been people in your family talking about your picture, what they see. So some of you must be online or have an online presence. Someone's been checking your social media if you have it. Your family members, those closest to you, this feminine energy, as well as these stalkers, these chasers, these travelers. What's going on with these masculine energies? You've been kicking ass, Libra, and so has your spirit team. Yeah, you stood up to these fucks. You're the Karate Kid. Do you see the feminine energy in the back? She's cheering them on. And aren't those the two masculines? You see. Aren't those the two masculines? She sent them for you. She wanted them to fight you. This one that's having problems with his penis is the one that came towards you. He got real close to you. He got in the ring with you. There was money placed on this bet. Who could fight you? Who could win? Who could beat you? This was supposed to be done in public. This was supposed to be done in front of an audience. They were supposed to hurt you, harm you, fight you in front of an audience. This was to be done in public. I'm hearing public humiliation. They were trying to shame you, defile you, fight you, knock you down in public so that everybody could see. There was money placed on this. I just heard sharpshooter. They put hitters out on you. There was a bounty on your head. People were waging bets against you. They bet against you. They should have not. I can't make it up. What did I say? Now this is a big eggplant. Oh, these people are walking around in big dick energy and don't have it, especially this one masculine that came towards you to fight you, to shame you, to harm you in public, in the public's view, trying to distort, to disturb your public perception or how people see you. They wanted people, the public, to see you as downtrodden, as beat down. This is why they wanted to do something to you physically, to harm you in public. But you're the Karate Kid. And now people want to act like they didn't do what they did. They didn't know that you would stand up in the ring and fight, that you would stand on your square, that you would honor yourself, your mission, your divinity, the Most High. They tried to treat you like you were a chump. They thought that they could bet against you and win. Libra, you always win. Let me say that again for these goons in the fucking back. Libra, you always win. When you stand up and stand on your square and you fight for the right side, you always win. So this dickhead here, I just heard Small Dick Jones. Someone's last name could be Jones. Yeah, he was jonesing for you. This hitter, this shotter that they sent for you, a sharpshooter who's having erectile dysfunction issues. Can't get it up. Yeah, it won't grow up anymore. His penis won't grow up anymore. It's grown down. It's gone down. No more wood for you. Yeah. This is, yes, honey. I'm definitely still at work. So someone's been drinking. What did I say about this Patron? So this masculine here, who doesn't want to remember things, possibly because he's been drinking. And he's been drinking about this situation. He's nervous. He doesn't want to report back to this feminine energy that he's not on the job. So he's been lying about his whereabouts because he's supposed to be on the job, which is what? Telling you. But he's been drinking and maybe sitting in his car drinking. Maybe he's been on the road drinking, spinning his tires, driving while drunk. How are you tailing someone and drinking and driving? And at that, on the job. So look who's not happy now. Nobody's happy. Everyone's got a face. A very blank face. Because these are empty vessels. And that's why they have no face. And the crazy thing is, these people are trying to save face. How do you save face when you have no face? What is there to save? You are an empty vessel. And therefore, you do empty things. You do unfulfilling things. What you thought was going to fulfill you was going to drain you. They thought they were going to drain you by tailing you, by following you, trying to make you paranoid, trying to scare you, trying to intimidate you, driving erratically near you, pulling up behind you, people slamming on brakes. I was driving down the street yesterday. As I'm approaching the street, and I always look, because just people here, they think it's fucking NASCAR every single day of the week. They think it's NASCAR. Just because we have a racetrack here doesn't mean the whole city is NASCAR. This is not the Daytona 500, but people think it is. As I'm approaching a street, an old school suburban pulls out of the street. Now, I see her, she sees me, but as I'm getting towards the street, she decides to gun it and pull out. But she had stopped first. But let me tell you, when I say I looked in her eyes and she looked in mine, she pulled out of that gosh damn street. Of course, I had to tap my brakes to avoid hitting her because she tried it. These people just keep trying it. They're starting to get the hint, though. They're starting to get the hint. What else is going on with these long, sad, no faces, angels? Oh, we're throwing cards now? Not a chance. Not a chance about what? I want you inside me. Also, this feminine, who's also a drinker, wanted this masculine to have sex with her, and he said, no fucking way. You can fuck that cup you got there, but you won't be fucking me. Oh, goodness. Well, this one can get it up. And he told her no. He doesn't want it. What she also wants inside of her, Libra, is you. Whether you are male or female, this feminine energy wants you inside of her, i.e., she wants your essence. Because it's special, it's magical, it's divine. But God said no. You can't have it. This masculine energy is also telling this feminine energy that she can't have your essence. Things are getting too difficult for these people to get near you, to access you, to spook you, to scare you, and to intimidate you. You're not afraid. Who the fuck are these fucks? And who should you fear but the Most High? No one. And you don't. And that's where they fucked up. They thought all of these quote-unquote terror tactics were going to phase you. And since they are not, now they are scared. Because what they were attempting to do to you is being done to them. These sad, pitiful, faceless faces. Everything they wanted you to face, Libra, they will now have to face. They don't have the stomach to face it. The things that they've tried to put you through. What else, angels, is going on with this stalking energy? They've made a mistake. Oh! Well, he knew that, right? This one here, he knew that. He started really thinking about it over this Patron. Started really thinking about it sitting in his bar or sitting in his car, spinning his wheels, spinning his tires, peeling out, falling down, being stopped, being sat down. These two masculine energies that have been stalking you, that have been watching you, that have been chasing you, they've had to have a real sit down. And who sat them down, Libras? The Most High sat these energies down. Because they keep committing these transgressions against you. You're not to be followed. You're not meant to be uncomfortable, especially at the hands of another. Guess whose mind's blown? That she can't steal your essence. That the shotters, the hitters, the sharpshooters, the hitman that she sent after you are sleeping on the job, they're slacking off, they're drinking on the job, they just don't want to do the job. It's too hard, it's too tough, it's too difficult, and this is blowing her fucking mind. What the fuck do you mean you don't want to do it? Look at the shock and awe upon her face. Now, what that looks like is a mushroom cloud from an atomic bomb. Do you see that? That's what her brain has turned into, a mushroom. They're telling me psychedelics, she's seeing things. She doesn't like what she sees. And I don't mean what she sees in the physical. I mean she's having hallucinations. She's being tormented in her mind, seeing things that are not there. Oh, but they are. They are for her. She wanted to come against you. She wanted you stopped. She wanted you to sit down. To be quite honest, Libra, she wanted you to shut the fuck up. She doesn't like what you say. Your mouth keeps opening. And now her mouth will be stricken open in awe. Because of the things she sees. The things that are not there. But they are. For her. These people have been fucking with your mail. They're trying to put some shit in your mail. You may have been expecting to receive something because that's normally up. The flag on the mailbox is normally up when mail is received. So someone's trying to wrap some shit up. What are they trying to wrap up? Look what's next. The box says amazing. The box is flipped upside down. Do you see that? It says amazing this way, but the box is upside down. What does it say right there? This side up. These people tried to stop some amazing shit from coming to you through the mail. They've tried to break into your packages. If you've had packages missing from Amazon, or if you've received packages and they look like they've been pre-opened, it's this small dick motherfucker right here. Mr. Can't get it up. Now, I spoke before about two masculine energies that were working together. They could have been brothers, or they could know each other. They could be part of the same organization, or they could be working for the same entity or energy. I spoke about them having gallstones because they tried to make something rough and tumble for you. They would develop pellets, stones, in their gallbladder, and it would be very painful for them to pass them. Oh, and they were going to have to pass them. They were not going to be able to be surgically removed. No, they were going to have to pass these gallstones. This was a warning. Because these people, these masculines that have been stalking you, that have been watching you, have formed an unnatural liking for you. I don't just mean that they're attracted to you. I mean, they have dark fantasies about you. Again, whether you are male or female, it does not matter. These are very perverted individuals, and they are contracted for their nature, for what they do, and for whom they will do it to. You see, some contractors have certain stipulations. Certain targets they won't touch, certain things that they won't do. And even though these are hitters, these are shotters, these are sharpshooters. These aren't the kind that have stipulations. These are the freelancers of the freelancers. And they're very perverted. They've been fucking with your packages, with your mail, because something is coming to you, Libras. Through the mail, through the post office. Something is being sent to you. Something that is going to be amazing. Something that is almost larger than life. And these people have been obstructing, checking, and or stopping your mail so that they can interfere with what they feel is coming through the mail. If your envelopes look like they've been opened, the steam trick does work. If you hold your envelope over a pot and let the steam slowly open the envelope. If shit's a little off kilter, Libra, trust your intuition. It is leading you correctly, and so is your team. It says, get out of my dreams and into this tub. Get out of your dreams and into my car. Ooh. That's Billy Ocean. This is what she's fantasizing about because, again, she's offered herself. This feminine energy has offered herself before to this masculine. And what did he tell her? Not a chance. But again, this was also in reference to you and the fact that he's had a change of heart. He doesn't want to be successful in capturing you, in stalking you, in watching you, and chasing you any longer. He's had a change of heart. He doesn't want to do this any longer. When he's questioned by this feminine energy about you, he pretends as if he doesn't know what's going on with you. And that's because he has become very drained, very tired. You're a lot to keep up with, Libra. This one wants to be you. Mr. Can't Get It Up. Mr. Can't Get It Up would like to shop in your closet, Libras. Whether you are male or female, and especially female, this masculine really wants to be you, as in walk in your shoes. This male could be undercover. Closeted. You see where he is. So this closeted male who can't get it up, the one who's taking a liking to you, well, they both have. This one's got some sugar in the tank. This one's sweet on you. This one who thinks about you sexually, but can't even get it up to satisfy himself when thinking of you. But yet, he wants to walk in your shoes. He wants to be you. thinking of a plan on how he can imitate you. I just heard coming to a closet near you. So this person may live near you. This closeted man, this homosexual. He wants to say hi. Or you live high. You may live above this person. Or if you live in a multi-floor building or something, this person may live floors below you or below you. This person is not on your level, though. They could never walk a day in your shoes, your heels, your click-clacks. I just heard Crocs. So either you or this person wears Crocs. Angels, what else? Oh, she doesn't like to lose this feminine energy because this is her. She gets angry when she loses. She gets angry when people tell her no. It makes her want to say no. And these two masculines are saying that they no longer want to follow you, Libra. They no longer want to chase you, to stalk you. Best believe they're still going to watch. It's just that you're a lot of work, and it's very draining for them. And she's got so many fucking questions. She needs updates all the time, every day, every single day, every hour, on the mark. What's happening? What is she doing? What's he doing? Where's he going? Report, report. And this masculine doesn't want to report. He's been lying about his whereabouts. He's not been giving her any information. Because he's no longer chasing, or tailing, or traveling behind you. This is long, but I'm about to get up out of here. It's time you became a man. What did I tell you? So they may know each other. These two masculine energies, these sharpshooters, they could be part of the military, because earlier I heard Tango Bravo. These two could be, I just heard retired Army. Rangers. Oh. These are Army Rangers. Team Bravo, Team Tango. They were on Team Tango. This one, they're telling me, this one who wants to play dress up in your shoes, who wants to dress up in your energy. Everyone wants to play dress up in your energy. These whole skin walkers. And look at him. Does he have any skin on his body? These people who want to walk in your energy, walk in your shoes, they couldn't walk a single centimeter. Your shoes fit just you. And the Most High has made sure of that. And because these people have sought after you, have traveled after you, have sent people after you to capture, to harness your essence, your energy, to utilize it for their own benefit, well, they've been shut down. Much like this one's penis. This homosexual, this Tango, he's Latin. This Latin homosexual man who may live below you, who wants to walk in your shoes, who wants to walk in your energy. sent by this feminine energy. Oh, your pee-pee not working anymore, sir? You can't put it in the front or the back anymore, can you? Because you can't grow it up. He doesn't like pussy anyway. He just likes to be one. That's what the team said. Being exposed, are we? So these two may have been courting one another. They may have involved themselves with one another. There's been a fight, an altercation between these two, because these two definitely know each other. Again, they're part of, a port could be significant. They're a part of an organization, a group. It could also just be the fact that they both have military experience. It's time you became a man. And he's pushing him in the stomach with his finger. So the bottom wants to be the top. That's what's going on here. Oh. There's a fight for the top. What did I say earlier about these masculines? They like to be the top sniper, the top shooter, the top shotter, the top hitman. They like to be the top. They like to be the best at what they do. There's some perverts. He's pushing him in the navel with his finger. It's almost like he's prepping him for entry. Although, of course, not through the navel, because that's not an entrance, is it? But something else that isn't an entrance, well, he's prepping him for it. Because it's time the top became the bottom. It's time the top became a man. Oh, juicy. Tell me more. We'll sit just a few more minutes. And she doesn't get it. That's why this masculine. That's why she doesn't understand why he doesn't want to have sex with her. Because even though he might be the macho, manly man, he's a top. He's macho. He's got machismo. Even though this rough and rugged, brawny man, brawny paper towels could be significant. Mountain man. He's a green giant. So he might be very tall, very masculine, very macho looking. He's still sweet. And this bottom wants to rescue his ranger from the backside. Joke's on you. I don't get it. No, she doesn't get it. He's not interested because he does not like women. And he especially doesn't like her vindictive ass. That's why he's turned to ignoring her ass. Not reporting back, not reporting in. Doesn't really care about this fucking job anymore. Doesn't really care about tailing you anymore because altercations, fights are breaking out. With his best buddy. His bed buddy. My thing is, how is the bottom gonna now be the top when his penis isn't working? Oh, he's gonna finger him. Wow. Oh, I just don't need to know all of this, but this is what's going on. Suicidal ideations. This is what's happening, Libras. Their shit is all in the toilet, and now they wish they could out themselves, take themselves out. Yeah, because the shit's out of the water. You see the shit on the floor. The cat's out the bag. This is what happened because you confronted one of them. You let them know that you could see them, that they were indeed not watching or following or stalking or chasing you. You were watching, stalking, following, and chasing them. These hunters have now become the hunted. Again, you stood your ground, Libras. And there went the whole stack of cards. And see, that's what happens. All the shit's on the floor. Should I show you the card again? All the shit is on the floor. The cat's out the bag. They messed with the wrong one. They came for a chosen one. They came for an earth angel. They came for a servant of God. This was a very serious issue. An issue that has snowballed into a problem. A problem that is going to end in a life sentence. God has already made his judgment. The shit that these people have done to try to remove you from your peace. The shit that these people have done to make you uncomfortable. The shit that these people have done to intimidate you, to invalidate you, to put you down, to harm you, to hurt you, to stress you. God is going to kill all of that. This shit is coming to a head. What else, Father? I think it's a joke. It's all shits and giggles until it's not. And no one's laughing now. But you will be, Libra. You'll be laughing yourself all the way to the bank. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, lady. Yes, man. Yes, high vibe tribe. I'm still talking to you. You're going to be laughing yourselves all the way to the bank. What's happening for my Libras? Sorry, y'all. These cards keep going everywhere. Because there's been a split up. And this one's trying to hide. But I got you. Oh, and I got you too. What else is hiding down here? Oh, so they're trying to hide now. Oh, they're trying to stay very far away from you. Because someone else got in an accident. Oh, there are many cards down here on the floor. Hold on, y'all. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up if I try. First of all, I've not even seen all the cards and this deck because there's over 600. What does it say, y'all? Something is knocking at the back door. What did I tell you? So this bottom, this Latin male, this closeted homosexual, you know, this one, the bottom, is really having some issues getting that paint up. It's not as big as pictured. You know how on the side, in your rear view mirror, on your passenger side, it'll say objects in mirror are closer than they appear? His dick is way smaller than it looks. He wants to have this big dick energy, but he doesn't have it. He doesn't have a big dick. And now his dick doesn't work. So now he's got to use his finger on this Ranger. Because he can't get that peen up. Because he's suffering from erectile dysfunction. I don't care what his age is. He's suffering from penile dysfunction. How are you going to be the top dog when you can't get your small eggplant up because it's larger or smaller? He wants it to be larger than life, but it's smaller than it seems. Yes, that one, Libras. That one right there. Is going to have to use his finger so that he can be top dog. So that he can bust into the top dog's back door. I just heard a poor sport. Someone's a poor sport. You know who's a poor sport? This closeted homosexual that wanted to step in the ring with you. This one here. You know. The one I thought they could fight you. The one that thought that they were balanced in fighting you. That they had some kind of equal merit. They thought they had some kind of equal power to yours. Someone's going to have to bust out like the Kool-Aid Man. Remember when the Kool-Aid Man would just bust through the wall and it would be the shape of his body, you know, the picture in his legs and his arms? What does that say on the home sweet home? This person is going to have to leave their house. They're getting kicked out. This person is going to have to run real fucking quick. They're being kicked out. Because this person thought that they could fight you. Okay. Thank you, angels. So, for some of you, this homosexual Latin man, they're saying that's not the one that was following you. He's connected to the one that was following you. This Ranger. Oh, so he's getting kicked out? This homosexual Latin man is getting kicked out. Oh, this is what they're telling me too. Because this Ranger, who is following you, found out that this one has been cheating. So they may live together or they may have stayed together. These two are connected to the Hitman. They're connected to the stalkers. They're involved somehow. So again, I said earlier that this could be a male that lives below you, or floors below you, or lives near you. He's near you somehow. He lives in your community. He can live on your street, in your building, in your complex, in your subdivision. But he's below you. And he thought that he could stand in the ring with you. This masculine is getting kicked out. Because this Army Ranger, this military man, this person that he was messing with, found out that he was messing with someone else. And maybe in his house, because he said, something is knocking at my back door. So not only was the bottom trying to become the top, but the bottom may have been having sex with someone else in this ranger's house. So this person found out. Okay, this is deep. They want me to explain this because I just asked, like, do we have to really go into the story? And they're saying yes. This Latin man was trying to do magic on you. This feminine energy paid this masculine to fight you with magic. This masculine, this closeted homosexual, or he may be out, he may not necessarily be closeted, he may be out, out in the community, or outed to the community. He's connected to this ranger, this military person, this military masculine, who was hired by this feminine energy. She put money on you, a bounty. This military man put money on this masculine. Everybody had their money out. Everybody was betting against you. So this military man who was hired by this feminine energy put money or gave money to this masculine who lives by you, under you, around you, to fight you with magic. And because he's a cheater, he cheated on this ranger. This ranger found out that this masculine was cheating on him. The consequences of trying to do magic on you. He found out this masculine cheated on him because his penis stopped working. And then when he asked to use his finger so that he could be the top, this ranger started asking questions like, where did you get that from? Like, where did you learn that from? Like, why would you even... It's like, if you were to, let's just say you were in a relationship with someone and you're used to the way that they sex you. And let's just say they like try a new move or a new tactic in the bedroom. And while you might have went along with it, you might ask them later, like, you know, hey, I like that. Or, you know, like, where did you learn that from? Like, I don't really want you to do that again. Like, you might ask them, you might question them, like, well, where did you learn that from? So, this masculine, the Latin homosexual man that wanted to be in the ring and fight you so that he could walk on your shoes, walk on your energy, walk on your essence, his penis stopped working. And because he wanted to be the top, and he wanted to use his finger so that he could be the top, well, that got this Ranger asking questions, and this Ranger found out that this masculine is cheating on him. Needless to say, this masculine, whoever he's living with, whether it's the Ranger or somebody else, this Latin homosexual man is getting kicked out. You see what the sign says? Because the writing is always on the wall. The writing is always on the wall. He's getting kicked out. For cheating. Broke dick motherfucker. Because I just heard Brokeback Mountain. Yeah, broke dick motherfucker. Oh my God. Oh, look what he said. Oh, I told you in confidence. I told you that in confidence. So he's been spilling tea. That's another reason why he's getting kicked out. This Latin homosexual man, that's why he's losing his house. Oh, because he tried to attack you in your home. He wanted you kicked out. You saw the bird just fly over. That's the ancestors. That's messengers. Message! I said you got a message. Thank you, ancestors. Oh, he wanted you out of your place. He wanted you displaced. Well, now he's going to be displaced. Who's drinking the Kool-Aid now? Oh, yeah, who's drinking the Kool-Aid now? I just heard cyanide poisoning. Well, that's what they used in Jonestown. It was cyanide in the Kool-Aid. Now these people want to die. Now they're having suicidal thoughts, suicidal ideations. Because they wanted you dead. And now that the cat is out of the bag, and now that these people are exposed, now they're being tossed out, now they're being thrown out because this is what they wished for you. Last two. This feminine energy doesn't want either one of these masculines to stop what they're doing. But God said that's enough. Everything that you have attempted to do against my child, everything that you have done against my child will be returned to you. Now, she can say this to these two masculines because they're no longer willing to be complicit in trying to attack you, to take you down, to kill you, to snuff you out, because things are happening in their own lives. Now they have to really worry about and fend for self. Because it is not you chasing, traveling after, stalking, or watching them. It is simply and only the Most High. Because Libras, you have been on your path, on your journey, on your mission, doing exactly what the Most High has asked you to do. You've remained true. You've stayed steadfast. You've been persistent. You have not given up hope nor your faith. That is in the Most High or in yourself. And for that, you have been protected. You have been continuously and continually guided and assisted. Shown these things, and I am only here to make mention of these things to reaffirm what you already know, what your intuition has been enlightened and heightened to. You do see what you see, Libra. You're not crazy. You're not confused. It is not you under duress, but these energies and these entities sent after you to attack you, to harass you, to lay you out, to snuff you out, to steal your light. Your essence, your energy, your shine, your divinity cannot ever be taken, broken, or stolen, nor defeated. And that is simply because the Most High says so, and the Most High's word is the last word. Tell me, is it delicious? The shit that they shall eat upon. The shit that you've shat. What's the saying? What you eat don't make me shit. They wanted to sit at your table so bad, Libra. They wanted to walk in your shoes. They wanted to walk in your skin. Yes, you, ma'am. You, sir. You, lady. You, man. High Vibe Tribe. I'm talking to you. You're so beautiful. You're so handsome. You're so godly and divine. And the Most High said, none of these desires nor passions of these dark felt hearts shall come to pass. Libras, please do continue to utilize your own intuition and discernment to make the very best decisions for your highest good. Know that you were protected. Know that you were loved. Know that you were supported. Know that I love you, whether you are Libra or not. They're both eating shit, Libra. They're both eating shit for the shit that they try to do to you. The stalking, the chasing, the tailing, the tailgating, the traveling after you has come to a complete stop. All of these energies will be knocked out. They wanted to lay you flat. Guess who's going to be laid flat? And by divine spiritual forces, you don't see any people, but these two, and I use the term loosely, on the ground, do you? What looks like hit them is a lot of magic. A lot of divinity. You see the background is golden. Because you're a golden child. You walk in the light and the light protects you. Because you honor and protect the light. And so all is just, Libra. All is well. I'm going to get you guys a few cards. What's happening for my Libras? That is too many. No. Okay, they said not from those. What's happening for my Libras, angels? I just heard a split and a windfall. Something was split up. Besides their energies. So this tragic trio is being split up. And there's going to be a windfall coming to you. They're showing me a funnel. Funnel cakes could be significant. Did someone go to the fair? You're about to win a big prize, Libra. You're about to win a big prize, Libra. It's being funneled to you right now. This tragic trio is being split up. And a great prize is coming for you, Libras. What else, angels? What else is coming for my Libras? Something that's right on target. They're right on point and right on target. Some of you could be going to Target today. Just like candy, candy. Something real sweet's coming for you, Libra. Something real sweet is coming for you, Libra. Something that's going to shut all these fools' mouths. So the team isn't saying yet. But whatever this big prize is, Libra, it's going to be enough to shut these fucking people's mouths forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Silencing the lambs, Libras. Silencing the lambs. All these lambs will be silenced because of the sweet treat, the sweet reward that is coming to you. It will be in their faces. This reward, this grand prize. So someone could be winning a grand prize reward. Never fear, Libras. I love you. United we stand, together we rise.